instead.
I've got to unload my stack before I can reload it, you know.
I'm actually in your cockpit, Dave. Womble.
Are you?
Yeah, where you've landed, I can spin around my aircraft and outside, and I'm actually looking inside your cockpit. Brilliant.
I'll give you a wave.
Move your stick left and right.
No, don't wave your stick.
Okay, alright, okay. So the stick doesn't move, but the aircraft moves around. Okay. Just wondering how detailed that model
But
is.
does the stick always point north? That's the question. Can you see my pedals?
Yep. No, they don't move.
They're not moving,
model.
right? Okay.
No, hold on. Look at the hold on. Let me just pop up and have a look at the collective. See if the swash plate moves. A bit of left, right. Yeah, it does a bit. Yeah. Oh my god, that is so detailed for a model.
That's clever, isn't it?
It is clever. I've got all the detail that I've got in my own in a third party model. Or someone else's model. That's quite... You see all the rivets. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I might be swapping to that a little while later. We'll see how this flight goes in that scrapyard thing.
I hope you're on in good voice tonight for singing, if there's a chorus.
Is there? What are we singing?
Yeah. I'll tell you when we get there.
Do I need to know the words?
No, you don't need to. You will know the words. Don't worry. I promise.
What key are we singing in?
Oh, in D, I think it is.
So, James, are you wearing your habit?
Traffic 19 November Tango's on the go.
His habit?
Yeah,
Does he have a habit of wearing a habit?
Gangster habit.
Right.
Nun. It's a nun thing. Yeah. Part of the Stockport Massive, so it was nun fashion.
Okay, chaps, we're going to be ready to go in 4 minutes. I'm just going to let a few more people join if they want to, and then we'll start.
Charge them extra at the door.
Everyone, radio check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Evening, Tony.
Hi there. Thanks, Dave.
I got Sky for sim running tonight. Finally.
Oh,
I've had it since it came out, but I just never used it. So yeah, it's working nicely. Importing the maps and stuff is nice.
it's useful if you like swapping planes a lot.
Yeah, I am finding that useful. You can swap a plane and it's still there.
And you can just dump it straight onto the aircraft avionics as well.
Yeah, it's very clever. I spent what time? I started 5 o'clock. I set off from Florida in the Phantom, and then I crashed it at the end of the runway. Come off the engine into the trees. So I didn't have any choice. But yeah, spawned in something new, and it's fire it up, and it's automatically in there.
Good evening, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, evening. Yeah.
Evening.
Evening, gents. Mic check, please.
Bye.
Evening, Bill. How are you, mate?
Jolly good, thanks, Steve. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. Everyone else okay?
All's well. Can I get a mic check, please?
Nope.
You can.
Thank you. Clear, but slightly weak.
Just like my... No, let's not go there. Let's not go there. No.
Not yet anyway.
Not until the public are with us.
Yeah.
Sean, you've still got a big white blank on the side of your aircraft for some reason.
That's what my name is.
Your name's Big White Blank, is it?
Yeah, you get that on other aircraft other than yourself, your own.
Yeah, if you've got a custom tail number, it blocks it out for other players.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, I'm private.
How very useful.
To prevent stalking and online bullying and all that sort of stuff.
I'll sure take all my fun.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Who's hosting tonight? Who's group leader tonight? Or navigator.
It's me, Red Reppensor, Jim.
Hello, Jim. Great stuff.
Hello, everyone. Evening.
Evening, Alex.
Hello.
Evening.
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 Are we on North Europe today?
No.
Oh no, Southeast Asia.
Ah, okay. Thanks a lot.
Probably a lot more stable.
Okay.
We think. Oh, I need to take
We
off.
hope.
I need to take off live traffic. I don't want to see any airliners around.
What traffic? Is it AI traffic we should have on?
No, none at all. Take it all
None
off.
at all.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to make any difference apart from making your PC run better. But
Well, it said it just clutters up things, doesn't it?
yeah, it's not necessary, is it? I think we need leisure boats on. I think we need.
I was
ships
just
and
wondering
ferries on.
how it affected the people who were on the flight.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. Okay.
I don't think so.
Thank you.
Although I did find a few people have said, and I have found, if you take the traffic variety up to Ultra, it does seem to help you see other multiplayer aircraft a bit better.
Right.
And I think it actually does work.
Okay, my friends, we are live on YouTube, or you'll be in a video on YouTube. Please keep your language clean. I've just been explaining to the people at home that this is Red Ruffinsmore Flight, Jim's Red Ruffinsor Flight, who is Jim, who came up with the flight. Rivers and Bridges in West Virginia. Jim, do you want to tell us more about the flight and route?
Yes, I will. I'm hoping you guys are still speaking to me at the end of the flight. I have set my time to just the morning, and I do suggest no or few clouds because this is going to be hard enough without dealing with the wind. When we start out here, after about 5 minutes, we start following the river valleys, and for about 20 or 25 minutes of fairly intense flying until we hit the town of Parsons, West Virginia. I fly about 80 or 90 miles an hour down the rivers, and just be careful because every now and then the river will be blocked by trees, so be ready to pull up. And finally, regarding that, some of the curves are so sharp that it's easy to do a high-speed stall.
Well, based on that information, Tio's going to probably propose to you later on.
All right, yeah. It all sounds pretty good to me.
He's just falling in love with you.
Okay, well, the first thing, once we take off from here, we're going to head about 270 degrees towards the Dawson Army Airfield. If you're feeling a little spicy, you can head a little bit further to the north, and there's a road bridge on the Cheat River right before you get to the airport to do a touch and go. Also, don't pull up a whole bunch because right at the end of that runway, you're going to hang an immediate 90-degree turn to the left and start following the river. I'll try and give heads up for when we hit Ralsburg and when we're getting very close to the first landing zone, which is the Cheat River Airport.
Sounds fantastic. Now, chaps, previously we've gone through the list saying people can introduce themselves. Maybe we'll just do a free-for-all this time. The people, if you want to, would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm a ginger, I'm a lunatic, hello. Yay, first.
Hi everybody, I'm Chris.
Hello, Chris. I'm
Welcome,
Tom.
Chris.
Where are you from, Chris?
First time, yeah. I'm from Hertfordshire in England.
Oh, hello, mate. Me too.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
tell you what, it might take a while. We'll probably do that in the air. Jim, what's our first autopilot altitude would you advise?
The Dawson Airfield is, let's see, about 1,260 feet up. I think you need to be at least 2,000 feet. I'm sorry, we're already at 2,900, so around 3,200 feet, and then you'll be descending to that airport.
James, I don't see your stream out there.
No, I'm actually recording it. I'm getting a few dips with the internet, so I've just explained that. I do want to get back to live streaming because it's the best way. I've just got to get hold of my ISP. I'm pretty annoyed with them at the moment. But it records well, so I'll just record and post tomorrow.
Gotcha, thanks.
I'll be recording as well, just the
Right.
usual stuff.
That's fantastic. Okay, then Jim, do you want to lead us out?
On my way right now.
And we can introduce ourselves in the air. I think that's probably a little bit better.
Whereabouts in Hertfordshire?
Well, Tango to you from the Netherlands.
Hello, Tango.
I'm done. Hello. And airborne. Flaps up, gear up.
I think unless we have any new people here, we're pretty much the same old rabble, I think.
Same
Unknown
ball
rider,
in
here
our
I'm
own crowd.
Quite a turnout.
Oh, it's pretty round here. Nice.
Hello, Tony Dark Zero, Tony from East Yorkshire in the UK.
Hello, Tony.
Go Yorkshire.
Go,
I'm on the way.
Tony.
Dave in Dorset in the UK.
I'm Nesmuck, Tom from South Carolina in the USA.
Wingman Barry from the USA, Missouri.
Unknown rider from Virginia. First time.
Welcome.
Oh,
along,
welcome. So you're
Welcome.
actually in Virginia. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Very familiar
welcome.
with this area.
Lovely
Cool.
area.
Join in if you have
Virginia, but we're
comments.
flying in West Virginia.
Virginia as well.
We'll be very close to an old NSA listening site.
Oh.
I'll just shout out for the girls out there as well. Susie Biscott them.
Hooray! Stay Susie.
This is Chris, CT Aviator. I'm joining you guys from San Jose, California, and first community flight.
Oh, welcome, welcome.
Oh, beautiful.
Evening, buddy. Evening, buddy.
Apologies, as you'll find out later, no doubt.
Hello, this is Steve C. from USA, Chicago, joining you guys once again.
Oh,
right.
Steve.
Hello, Steve.
The Windy City.
Yeah.
It's my home. It
Is
was
it?
many years ago.
Mine too.
What part of Chicago are you in, Steve?
I'm in the west suburbs, I guess is how you describe it. 25 miles west of downtown.
Okay.
Been here a long time. This is where the train station is, so the way to work is, or used to be, till I retired, to walk down the block and hop in the train, go downtown.
Nice.
On my
That's
own,
convenient.
my first bridge. Not too hard.
I was born on the far south side of Chicago. Moved away in '73.
There's a
Huh?
new
That's
name.
where my wife is from, the far south side.
Roseland?
I was born.
Down in that area. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the town she's from. There's so many of them down there, but yep.
We've got another new name on here, Greybeard. I see you flying in the VR3. Greybeard.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the father of Blackbeard.
By the way, the Army airfield we're about to do a touch and go at was a prisoner of war camp during World War II.
Was that for the Japanese interns?
German and Italian.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise they entered. Oh, yeah, I suppose they must have done.
It's like locusts.
Let's go here, I guess.
I've been wise this
Yes.
time to set a button for surname tags off because it gets impossible to see the runway at times.
Yeah.
Chris from Hertfordshire. Whereabouts Hertfordshire?
Yeah, hi, sorry. Letchworth. Do you know Letchworth?
Okay.
Just,
Yeah, I'm
just
Hatfield.
just
Yeah, I'm
north of
Hatfield.
Stevenage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Hatfield. Oh,
North,
right, okay.
North Hatfield. Yeah.
Okay. Not that far at all.
No.
Right, I have a question. Are we? Because I saw a notification we're going to be on the Southeast Asia server, which I'm on. Is everybody on that, or not? Or is that why I can't see anyone else?
Can you see no other players at all?
I can't see anybody else either, but I'm on that
see.
same server.
I just can't. I'm just flying solo at the moment.
Have you got all players set in your multiplayer?
Yeah, you have to. You have to do all players.
I thought
And
I
multiplayer
had,
around, of course.
Well, we'll see how it goes,
Sometimes,
chaps. If it's
after
too bad,
updates, settings change.
we'll see how it goes. If it's bad, we can switch later.
Okay.
I've never known Southeast
Yeah, but-
Asia to be bad. To be
No,
fair.
I've not known it to be bad. No.
No, it's always good.
And where's the all players again?
It's probably it'll be me. I've done
It's
fine.
on the world map, the old players.
Oh, right, let's get down to that riverbed. Beggars Canyon.
Good opportunity. My name's Bill, call sign Curious Bee, originally Scottish, now living in Midlands in England.
Fucking Bill.
Evening, Bill.
Ditto all of above, David. Portsmouth.
Hello, David.
Evening, Dave. Soapy soap.
Or Soapy, or whatever you like. Call me what you like.
Stop thief. Stop thief. Hey, you.
I'll do. I answer to anything. I answer
Well,
better if it's reasonably polite.
In fairness, when your name's David, you have to answer to almost anything else.
Absolutely. Well, you know what David means, don't you, Dave?
I do.
What does it mean?
It's beloved.
Correct. So that's why you should never call yourself Dave. Because you can't be beloved, can you?
Well, no, that is a very good point.
He's got a Swahili name, Dave. Elephant scrotum or something like that.
Yeah, and David is biblical, eh?
I think so. I think it means
And so
elephant
it
scrotum.
starts.
Does it have any clicks on in it?
Have we got
Sorry,
any
mate.
left-handers in today?
Left-handers? Yeah, me. Oh, what do you mean left-handers?
Yeah.
Well, left-handed people or left-handed flying?
Well, left-handed people.
Yeah, me.
Well, on both.
As a
Left and right hand.
Well,
Yeah, me
happy
too.
International Left-Handers Day.
Oh, really?
Alright.
I'm using the yoke in the left hand.
I'm actually ambidextrous. I can like bugger all with either hand.
When you see the city on the right-hand side, the small town with the red roofs, that's where you're going to end up turning south.
I'll have to go up first.
Yeah, why's no one river? Come on, guys, get yourself down by the river. Feel all by myself.
The river suddenly ended.
Did it? Oh, it must be way behind.
On the map, yeah.
A very grassy river.
James, you're right there.
Scrapyard Monster's a good little river flyer.
got a big bend, that's all.
There's plenty of room in front to go as fast as you want. Maintaining a 180 knots or greater is still doing. Contact tower of 18.3. Have a nice day.
Around this big oxbow, be ready to slow down quickly and land at an airport. You'll need to pull up, slow down a bunch, and you'll see a grass field.
How far are you ahead there? But I think I know how to practice this part.
I'm directly behind you, James.
Oh, okay.
You can see the oxbow on the map,
coming
James.
back.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you all, everyone, the Xboxers see the
reckon I
power
already
line.
passed it.
I see the
I
power
see the
line.
pylons.
You're about halfway through the oxbow there, so just be ready to start slowing down and hit your flaps to come in for a landing.
Okay.
And then I think there
Yeah,
is
put my gear down
antenna.
too.
What was that, Alex?
Yes, this is a full stop.
Don't be shy up there, Susie.
Okay. Oh, it was a nice field here.
River just finished.
Gear down is optional for landings, but it is mandatory if you want to take off again.
Who stole the river?
Southwest 3217.
So, Jim, this is a full stop, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, Jim.
Left heading 150 670.
Was that a grass strip and a curve back there in the oxbow, or is it on around the river?
It's on around. It's hidden. You gotta pull up to be able to see it.
Lots of trees in the way, as usual. Oh, Captain, lovely. Just in front of me there. Bouncy, but just made it.
What, the guy that did the mapping on this river go to lunch or something? And not come back?
There's a part missing, isn't there?
Yeah, he just Friday afternoon went to lunch, got sozzled and had an early afternoon.
Maybe there's a big pipe installed or something.
I found it. I've got a few of you coming in. Very nice. Moose. Oh, bit bouncy. Go on. Good. You've got it. Well done, Captain. It looks great. Dave, one more way. Are you coming down? Or... No, you're probably best flying around there, mate. Oh, good. Very nice. Tango.
Oh, it's a helicopter.
Dave, are you in a helicopter?
He is.
Ah, that makes sense. Red Ruff, are you going to stick it? You are indeed. Blue Boy, very nice. Oh, a bit bouncy, but it should be okay.
Are you going on with the Blackwing, Dan?
Struggling a lot, mate, to be honest, but...
Slow down a bit.
Good, eh?
Just about to come in, my
I'm
friend.
flying it
Are you
now.
going round?
What speed are you flying at, Dan?
I don't know. I was stalling,
It's if you look straight in front of you, there's a little thing that looks like a TV. There's a thing that looks like a TV. On the left of that, you'll see a sort of thing that looks like a ladder with numbers on it.
Oh, you're not doing a stall turn?
Yeah.
Oops, just pulled the camper.
Dan, you're not showing me that I need to buy that Blackwing yet.
Got your landing lights on.
Is the red for danger?
Black window.
Dan
Absolutely.
ended up on the other side, but never mind. You're there.
Oh, I can see the name.
It's alright, you can take off and land back on the other side. There we go.
First thing I switch off in the cockpit on
Hey.
the black window.
Ah.
Landing lights.
How do we get out
Yeah.
of here?
If you taxi to the end that you landed, there's enough room to take off.
Yeah.
Effectively.
Better turn it around, I guess.
Which way's the wind blowing? I suppose we can take off anyway, can't we?
Yeah, it's a crosswind.
Oh yeah, the wind is not a problem. It's how much room there is.
Yeah.
Oh well. Here goes nothing.
Man, that aircraft, what Very weird ground handling on
and
this
away.
aircraft. This aircraft's like it's on helium on the ground.
Wheezing, is it?
Weird, it just sort of floats and bounces like a balloon. It's a bit weird. It flies great in the air, but on the ground it's very strange.
Oh, someone's doing acrobatics right in front of me. That was...
Does it take off in a high voice, Steve?
Yeah, really high voice. Oh my word, this is weird. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh, yeah, it's floaty. Weird.
We're still flying down the river.
We're carrying on down the river, brother.
Yes, there's about 7 or 8 more miles like this. There's 2 more road bridges.
Oh, right.
Traffic, Silver Tiger is in a extended. Level 2000 headed 240. Under contact McGuire approach 126.47 via force traffic 12 o'clock 5 miles opposite direction, altitude indicated.
Tango?
670, you should maintain 3000. Maintain 3000, just 670.
What are you flying?
Blackwing. 635 RG. Or 6T it says on the tag.
Yeah, why does it say that?
So what's the flight? I have no idea.
I saw it last night and I said, what's that? 6D.
Yeah, I have no idea. Officially, it's the 635 RG. It stands
Yeah,
for
yeah.
retractable gear.
I think it's absolutely ideal for this sort of course.
Well, ideal for a lot of things.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it can get in anywhere, it can get down anywhere, it can get out anywhere.
Only the Spitfire beats this thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, couldn't use the Spit today. Not much room to land.
Yeah, but
No, I've worked out what my problem here is with the trim. Flight sim stroke Turtle Beach seems to randomly flip the direction of the trim wheel. So I was trying to put minus trim in, and I actually got plus 95 trim in, and I was wondering why it was climbing all the time.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. But yeah, it needs a lot of trim. This. But I don't mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got the trip.
Well, I kind of like it, but when I dial the trim out, it dials out, but it was putting trim on instead of taking it off. So.
Oh yeah. Always have minus trim.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've got the trim on H1, Dan. I find much easier. You know, the left hand.
Are you on the yoke, obviously?
Oh no, I'm the flight state. You're on the yoke.
I'm on the yoke.
All right.
Yeah. It just randomly flips the direction of the axis. And you go in and reverse it, and it's fine, but next time it's wrong again. So,
yeah.
I don't know if it's flight from or just Turtle Beach, being Turtle Beach.
No, there was another either flight stick or yoke with an axis for trim, and it does exactly the same thing. It's a problem with the sim.
Yeah, I think so. You know the issue that I've been mentioned a few times, James, as you may or may not have. That's fixed in the beta for SU13.
Oh. Okay.
So the keyboard for anyone who's on Xbox, the keyboard entry is no longer zeroing all axes out since Microsoft, since the latest update on obviously the beta, which is currently being in test. So,
are you on the beta, Dan? Can you see everyone?
Yeah, I'm on the beta. Yeah, all the recent betas since for the last year and a half, I think, you've been able to see players are not in the beta. So
yeah, because I was on one. It's probably about 6 months ago, and they screwed it up, and you couldn't see anyone.
I think that was 18 months ago, mate.
Okay, chaps, let's get back into this flight. Jim, any significance about the area we're flying over?
About
There's trees.
the state itself, I was surprised to see that 78% of the entire state is forest. We're in parts of what I believe are called the Monongahela Forest.
Hey.
All right.
A lot of coal mine. It's
Sure
coal
looks green
country.
to me.
For sure.
Yeah, they've got to do a lot of cleaning of this river.
West
It used to be
Virginia, Blue Ridge
Blue
Mountains,
Ridge
Shenandoah River. Life
River.
is old there.
There goes your copyright strike.
Trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a
that
breeze.
guy. Well, that guy smashed into a hillside, didn't he, and died?
Take me home. Yes, he did. Well, he flew out to sea, actually.
There we go.
Yeah, you
Let's
watched
see if history repeats itself, eh?
I didn't hear any chorus there, chaps.
Oh no, I think we were just hiding. Yeah, well, no, we can't because of you've already ruined the video because of the copyright.
Never seen that key.
All right,
Yeah.
of course.
You,
Yeah.
you do realise
Oh.
the copyright for such a thing as as artistic performance. So as long as that counts as an artistic performance, you should be good.
Well, no, it doesn't, does it? So probably be all right.
Certainly not.
Well,
Not in my hands. Certainly not in my hands. It wouldn't be.
He's not that sort of artist.
You're taking the P now, aren't you?
Mickey too.
What do you mean, mate?
West Virginia was split off during the Civil War, or as what people from my part of the country call it, the War of Northern Aggression. They split off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of course.
They sort of pulled a fast one, and they let the Union soldiers who were maintaining the peace here actually vote in the election. And so it split off and became what they called a free state during the Civil War.
2 more senators.
Does that mean it didn't take part in the war then?
No, they did. Actually, most of the West Virginia soldiers, even though it was a Union state, were fighting for the Confederacy.
And the right to date their sister.
Mary 4435, 8 from Grady.
What is it? The definition of a Virginia virgin is a girl who can run faster than another brother. I have it on good authority.
Yeah, right.
I'm still here, folks. I'm just finding a rush. Just thought I'd check in.
I'm just waiting for the magnetic dog turd to start again.
So, Jim, there's a fork in the river coming up. Which way are we following it?
Take the fork.
When you come to the fork, take it.
Luke.
Well, I'm not exactly sure how far ahead or behind you are of me, but we just continue on the main part of the river. You should see go under 2 road bridges, maybe a mile or 2 apart.
Here's one. Ooh. And I made it. Woo.
Anybody else getting neck ache with all this twisting and turning?
Yep.
And wrist ache.
Yeah.
That's something else, I think, mate. helps if you're ambidextrous, sir.
Look, he's a sailor that's done his time. His wrists are perfectly strong. It's not all the ropes. I mean, pulling all the ropes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. That's what I meant. I didn't mean
Yeah,
anything
of course.
Of course you did.
Doing the sails and putting the chains and the ropes and. Yeah.
Ça va sans dire, mon Dieu.
Whoa, that's tight bend. Oh no, I'm not going to make that.
When you go under the second of these road bridges, you're very close to the town of Parsons, West Virginia, and you're going to want to start pulling up.
All right, all right. Haven't found that second bridge yet. Must be close now.
I'm watching you, Tango and Sean. You're right in front, so I'm relying on you both here. Have not practiced this part of the map.
Same here.
Was that you, Sean?
Well, I'm just following the river.
Yeah, I'm just following the river, see
great.
what happens.
Whoa!
Oh, Ness. Oh, bridge.
Yeah, I hit it.
Oh, I just made that, and I only saw that because you went down.
Yeah, it's one of those bridges you see at the last moment.
Yeah, it jumped out in front of me.
Just before it hits you.
Yeah,
Makes
it
it
jumped out in
extra
front of me.
tricky, huh? Diving down.
Jim, so pull up and which... The runway's close by, is it?
Nope, not a runway here. We're just going to go over the town of Parsons and start heading south.
Right. Sean and Tango, are you going the right way, my friends? Everybody else is on the other side there.
Yeah, it just loops around, I think. Just following the
This
river.
river makes a strange loop.
Okay.
Almost.
I'll trust you.
Get back
Shaped
to where
like
we
an
started,
omega.
see on the map. Yeah, exactly. But the turning south again now, so should be right. Still no bridge.
I wonder why I was lagging so far behind and doing over 200 knots. I've got the sim slowed down.
Oh.
Hi. Yeah. Well,
Oh, this is sedate. Really easy to fly in sedate.
makes for a lot easier landings that way.
Now I'm catching up.
That's why you landed so great. There we go.
That's why it's so bouncy as well.
Can you imagine the after sortie brief? Well, I didn't quite make the target, sir.
Yeah, you got away from me
I
because I had the rate down.
I had the sim rate down.
Yeah, you got away. I was running at 0.75 speed, sorry, sir.
Here it is.
So you didn't balloon, but kangarooed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Second bridge.
At half speed.
I think your Sky for Sim actually shows sim rate, doesn't it?
Oh, does it?
Second bridge
Yeah.
is here. Just past the second bridge, under it.
Oh, Gunner.
Right, good. Now I can look behind me. My goodness. Wow. Okay.
Well, I generally know it is because I've just tapped down twice on the sim rate button, and then tap up and that's standard speed. Tap up twice and that's standard. And everybody else is 100 and 110 knots and sort of with me now.
Oops.
I'm just wondering why C-170s, you know, what Cessnas are getting away from me, and I'm doing 200 knots.
Behind the bridge.
Something's wrong.
Now I can catch up to Theo.
Reckon I'm over the top.
Nah,
You'll never catch up to me, mate.
Come on, Theo. I caught you and passed you a while ago and looped back around, coming again.
Yeah. Now the fun starts.
Here they all come. Better join the pack again.
Ooh, bridge.
So, Jim, I've got you in my
Nice
sight.
little bridge.
So I'm going to follow you directly. Are you looping, Jim, or are you going on course now?
No, I'm on course. Just another maybe half a mile. I'm going to pull up and start heading over to the south.
Okay.
River forked and everybody went different directions.
That's pretty typical for our flights, I'm afraid.
I like this area. Getting some good frame rates. Gunny, you get a decent frame rate here.
Are you in VR, Steve?
I am, yeah. And I'm getting
Wow, that must be
close to
stunning.
60 FPS down here.
I'm getting nothing. I got kicked off the server.
Oh.
Okay, this is the town of Parsons that I'm just getting to, and we are going to head at, let me get the direction here, just a second.
Now, Parsons is a very familiar James. Sorry, Jim. What's it famous for again?
Is that a nose, perhaps?
Alan Parsons Project.
Parsons nose.
Oh, okay, that could be.
I don't think so, really. I mean, I'm just making that up.
160 degrees out of Parsons.
Roger that.
So, newer guys, I'm not putting you on the spot there, but how are you finding this? This is a tougher flight to join. Even I'm struggling with this one. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, this is fun, actually. Even though I can't see anybody else, it's fun.
Doing well.
Why is everyone else not going the same way as I am?
We're heading towards Haynes North.
Still can't see us.
Nesbuck, are you on course, my friend? Susie?
No, I'm trying to get back on the magenta line because I'm pretty lost.
You at the moment.
Not a good idea. Oh, there's Susie. I'll follow her.
Oh,
I've been following Rose, and we've just been flying circles for a while.
I was following you, Jim.
You'll want to increase your altitude to 4,400 feet.
Okay.
Where are you now?
Final break here, 62, 60 to 76,000, 1 inch. 682 near flow, he's going to maintain 5 pounds.
James, this river is not going to get us where we want to go, I don't believe.
No.
Over the hills. Okay, 44.
So, Jim, maybe you missed me saying that. What's Parsons famous for?
The only thing I had looked up about it was saying that there had been a couple of battles in the Civil War there. That's the only thing that... are you thinking of Greenbank?
Possibly. It's just something that ticked in my mind when you said Parsons, but it could be something else.
Yeah, I'm not aware that Parsons has any particular significance.
Okay.
65 heavy, turn left heading 1.
There's a antenna array at Greenbank.
Now that's something.
What we're doing is we're landing on the top of a mountain, which in this part of the country they call a knob. It's called Haynes Knob.
Right, please, just before you continue, Jim, calm down, guys. Go on, continue, Jim.
Haynes Knob is the name of the place where we're going. You will want to land uphill, coming from east to west.
65 heavy traffic, no factor, maintain.
And it's at about 4,100 feet, roughly.
You need to shove those too. We have
Looking for a bit of mixture, I think.
So we're looking for a polished performance, are we?
Good luck with that.
And by the way, this is not an airfield. This is a clearing.
All I can see are trees.
I can see some green patches over there, but...
Yeah, one of those trees has fallen over. That's your clearing.
Yeah, by the way...
for your direction.
By the way, this is not a clearing, this is an obstacle.
Wow, this is stunning terrain.
Is it the peak in the distance?
It's sort of treeless.
It's
treeless. Oh, okay.
If you're on 180, it's
I'm
got
over the
a.
road here with big green fields, so easy to land. But
You can't miss it when you get there. It's got a red and white tower above it, on the top of it.
white tower.
Right
And
on the magenta line.
And a blue house with a red roof on it.
Yep.
Okay, so
Try not to
we're
hit the
coming in
house.
from the east for this one, are we?
Yes, east to west is uphill.
West, okay.
If you see the James, there's a hill on the left of it when you get there. Point towards
behind
that.
you all. For some reason, I'm lagging way behind at the moment.
Yeah, no, but when you get to Haynes Knob in sight,
yeah,
you'll see a hill over to your left and head for that, and that'll get
Okay.
you roughly on the right approach.
Here's a field.
Couldn't figure why I was going so slow. I finally realized that my flaps were down. That makes a difference.
28 for left heading 150.
Oh, yeah. Better check your gear as well.
It's fixed gear, so no problem.
Oh yeah.
Not much I can do about that.
Oh, I see it.
Is it possible to land in the other direction, Jim? Or has it got to be east to west?
I have done it successfully the other way, but there is, it's difficult.
Okay.
It's a big downhill, James.
Oh, right.
Your brakes won't hold.
I actually did it the other way, and that was the only way I was successful.
It's more Ski Sunday than International Air Show.
Steve, Steve, you're just flying past it. You're too low.
Is it the hill with the aerial mast?
Yeah.
Correct. I'm just about on the approach now.
So just to the other side from the direction we're coming from.
Correct.
Of where the radio mast is.
Correct. So you have to go out to the left and then come round to the right.
Yeah.
Or not.
I see
Or
it.
not.
I see it.
In action.
Oh, it's not exactly a flat.
No, it's not. Quite fun there.
65 heavy, reduced speed
Yeah,
to
it helps if you've
180.
got the sim in the right
Not
way.
exactly
to land a
straight
bit
either.
better.
Just wait until you try to take off.
It's only cliff. Just go off the cliff.
Definitely downhill.
So is anybody down?
Yeah, Moose is down. I'm down.
Oh, okay.
Gunner's coming in.
For history buffs, a couple of valleys over to the west is a place called Seneca Rocks, where the American forces trained for the rock climbing during the invasion.
Wow.
The Rangers on D-Day were not there.
The Pont du Hoc, yeah?
Sure, that's not Sweden and Gaelic.
Tom, have you got a good approach, my friend? I'm kind of following you at the moment.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Great.
I think I'm good.
I'm going off the side of the hill.
I can't see anything.
There's a step towards the top of the hill, by the way.
You're good, James. Follow me.
Yeah. My plane found it and it went in my nose.
Nice, Bill. I'm going to head down the hill as well. Ooh,
Yeah.
almost.
coming in a bit too fast, I think.
Oh,
that was good.
Make
Nothing
it?
to be.
That's one big R.
Nothing to it.
Easy.
Steve
Lightweight's
C
quite
using
good.
that slew button. Oh, James, you went up in the air very quickly there.
Oh yeah.
That was last minute.
This is a full stop here, right?
Correct.
Stop.
Whee!
Nosed over.
Yep.
That was probably on purpose.
But let's give that a second try.
Wherever that is in my aircraft, you need to clean your windscreen.
Here comes Susie barreling in.
James, I enjoyed your video the other day of the Hudson International from across the Thames.
Oh right, yeah. I thought I was there for a few days after Blackpool, so I thought I'd record, especially for members there.
A little contrast to Blackpool, huh?
Quite.
Woo! Yeah, what's
Sorry,
that?
Susie, we never
step,
saw
Susie?
that.
That's no way to park.
What's that first step, Susie? It's a doozy.
yeah. Too fast.
Susie was going in a bit too
me as well.
fast.
We have a new bard.
Shakespeare walks into a pub and Alan goes, "You're not allowed in here, you're barred."
Oh.
Oh,
no.
Is that a go around, Mike?
Oh, we've missed that.
So this is 45 minutes into the flight, and this is where I had, a bio break. If you guys want to do that, Green Bank is about 15 more minutes.
I think we're okay for the next one, Jim. We can carry on, I think, if everybody's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Instead of a touch and go at Green Bank, we can do a full stop if you like, and do our bio break then.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, if I knew what a bio break was, I'd
You
do
have
that.
some. I have some cabbage.
Tea.
Wouldn't that be a coleslaw break?
It would. Well, it could be. I've had some carrots in it.
Goes well with tomatoes. Yeah. Right, I'm going straight off the edge of this cliff.
A nice tomato sandwich.
Yep. Okay, let's go off the edge of this cliff and see how we go.
Weird, I see all those cups with floats.
Ooh. I'm not doing so well.
Where have you gone, Steve?
I'm going down the hill. Here we go.
Big enough. Airborne.
Oh yeah, I see you.
About 4,400 feet. The next airport is at 2,700, so you'll need to lose some ground at the end.
I ran out of skill, Dave.
I've been losing ground my whole life.
a ballast bar in this monster scrapyard monster, but I can't seem to get it to work. I'd like to get rid of this ballast. It wants to move. It doesn't want to work. Oh, excuse you, that was.
At this altitude, do we need any mixture out?
Yeah, at 4400 you need a little bit of mixture.
Just a little bit though.
Maybe about, depends on the aircraft, probably about 40% down on your lever to start with.
Just to tell you guys what's coming up at Greenbank, it's what's called the NRAO, which is the National Radio Astronomy Observatory, and there's a bunch of great big dishes there that you should be able to see. I'm hoping even the Xboxers will be able to see those. One other thing of interest is that it is it's owned by the National Science Foundation, and this thing started in the late 50s. There's what's called a National Radio Quiet Zone, and we will be violating it. The people who live near here are not allowed to own cell phones, no TV signals over the air. In fact, you cannot use anything with a spark ignition, so it's diesel only to try and keep the radio emissions to a minimum.
What? All right.
They do have tours, though.
Get propaganda.
Sounds like Beaky Beakies to me.
Kind of like Jaywick Sands in the UK.
Yeah.
One interesting thing, what looks like in Microsoft scenery at the end of the runway where we're going to be landing is what looks like a big circular 2 or 3 story hotel. That's not what it is. That is a 300-foot dish that collapsed about 30 years ago and is still there.
Are we landing here, Jim, or are we touch and go?
Well, it was going to be a touch and go, but let's go ahead and do a full landing, and then we'll take our break there if that suits everybody.
That's fine.
Yep. Yeah, fine. Yep.
Yes.
Maybe they'll give us a quick tour while we're there.
Well, I like big dishes. I'm kind of hungry.
We'll be landing on runway 30, by the way.
You sound very optimistic.
We hope to land this runway soon.
I'm saying.
Or get near it.
Just
Well,
just land on the runway, yeah.
If we're in the same state, it'll be good enough for me.
Yeah, Sean, I like this aircraft. It's a good recommendation.
Is it? That's good.
Yeah.
You mean the Blackwing, eh?
Yeah.
Either Blackwing, yeah. Once I've not got positive instead of negative trim, and it works well.
You need a
I got one little negative thing about it, though. I mean, the dome, the cockpit, the canopy, it's like tinted glass.
Yeah.
It's like you're wearing shades, sunglasses, so yeah. It didn't need to do that, you know, but yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, it's a little overdone.
Yeah.
Well, I
That's the
suppose in
only
reality-
negative I can find.
I suppose
may be
in reality
realistic.
it would get very, very hot if you didn't have that.
Oh, Gunner, straight through me, man. Didn't even.
Oh yeah, in real life you would be very happy that it's stained with glass.
Buy me dinner.
It gets hot.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll probably be a mod either out or eventually on Flight TO just to take that tint away.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
There must have,
Someone will do
I must admit, I started off on early morning and have reset to lifetime because I couldn't actually see anything. So.
Yeah, that's the only con, and all the pros easily make up for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Breaker 3400, speed 180, then maintain 3.
Perfect little flyer.
180 on the speed, then 3000, Breaker 3400.
Are you two all in the hills?
I might not make this loop.
Well, you didn't. Oh well, you did.
Yeah, I'd had to do a half.
Thought you were a gunner.
How loop
Yeah,
was
going in the trees and all.
I wouldn't have completed the full loop. I had to in 1 minute at the top. It was too.
We don't have any Germans with us today, do we? We normally have some Germans.
Yeah,
There is one.
Alex.
Here's one.
Alex.
Okay, good. I feel better now.
All right.
Alex van Munchen.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Ausgezeichnet.
Ja, ausgezeichnet und guten Abend.
Guten Abend auch.
Guten Abend.
Hallo zusammen. Somebody been here recently?
Well, Germany.
Well, still guys living here.
I was in Munich for 6 weeks 50 years ago. This year. I'm trying to learn German.
Okay, nice.
I was in Bremen about 3 weeks ago. Well, Varel, in fact, not Bremen.
Also interesting city and very much different to the south, I guess.
Yes. They've got a fantastic super tanker development there. On the Bight, which takes the biggest container ships in the world. And
I wasn't aware. Nice.
Yeah, they reclaimed a huge amount of land by dredging and then pumping it up onto the land, and completely new terminal. Very, very big.
Yeah, all those heavy metal and shipyard stuff. It's also quite interesting and fascinating to me.
Absolutely.
It's hard to believe this is only a little over an hour to the west of Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
So you can probably see it on a clear day, Jim, maybe.
It wouldn't surprise me. West Virginia had a very powerful politician named Robert Byrd, who was the Senate Majority Leader for many years, and he got a lot of pork barrel stuff put in West Virginia, including the Greenbrier, which was a gorgeous country club and golf course, but it actually turned out to have huge caverns underneath that all the important people would be put in if there was a nuclear war underneath.
Yeah. Yeah, and if they get out, they can play golf. Yeah.
Well, there'll be huge bunkers for sure.
Oh yeah.
But thanks to the New York Times,
Big club. You and I are not in it.
it's worthless.
Yep, that deserved that one.
Yeah, someone was saying it was a secret for many, many years, and then the New York Times outed it, and so they gave it up.
It's our tax dollars at work.
Probably tax stalls.
Lucky just went down. Not so lucky.
Well, that's why we have the Y key.
You can see straight ahead, maybe 5 or 6 miles, where there's some sort of brown, the trees are gone, and you see some sort of beige, and up on the sides of the hill, that's Green Bank there.
All right.
See it. Thanks.
Okay. Brown Bank, actually.
Ooh, 61 FPS.
That's a good landing. Oh, yeah, that's feet per minute.
Yeah, what's the best landing people have managed with the flow add-on?
22.
42.
22. Yeah.
Wow.
Nice. I got 24.
Yesterday I had a 36.
I still haven't broke.
It doesn't happen often.
I still haven't broke 100, so I'm still trying to just break that barrier first.
Oh, if you're 100, you're doing quite good.
What's the landing?
Under 200 is a fairly soft land.
I'm convinced that it's harder on the Xbox, so it's just like, you know, but the calculations don't happen as quickly, so, you know, not having as much power.
Oh.
Well, no,
And my 22 was even better. It was on the crash strip, so it may help. It was
Stick
on the
with
crash
it,
strip.
Dan. Stick with it.
Tango, you're on Xbox, aren't you?
Yep, I am.
There you are.
Those of you on PC, I think, should be starting to see the satellite dishes.
Yeah, I've got them all in sight, thanks.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
towards
thanks
our
for the
right.
tip with this Wheel of VFR add-on. Totally forgot about that one. It's nice to see all the antennas.
Looking for the dishes, but
Oh yeah, cool.
Can you
Nothing
only
yet.
see them with the add-on then?
65 heavy, 6 from Doolin, airline heading 070.
I think it might be.
I think they're sort of
Yeah.
smashed down looking without.
Yeah, they're modelled.
Yeah.
They're modelled with
They look a bit like
VFR.
gas. They look like gasworks. If you on Xbox.
So Jim, what?
let's see if we can make this a soft landing.
Jim, you would have like bears, I imagine, around here, grizzly bears. Would I be correct?
Actually, black bears in this
No
part of
grizzly.
the country.
Ah.
All the Grizz are in the western part of the United States.
Oh, okay.
Brian, where is it you live?
Bigfoot's
Oh,
probably
got
here.
distracted. Mike Sim is gone.
Again?
I'm in Seattle.
That's
Yeah,
not
just
in the western
completely-
part of the States, is it?
Yeah.
That must have been warp speed 10.
Crashed all the way to desktop on that one.
Whoa.
Yeah, the same before.
92. And a bump.
Southeast server has the highest ping out of all of them for me.
Yeah, I think it probably does
Oh,
for
yeah,
everybody.
you don't notice that.
Well,
Uh,
looking
there's-
at my desktop says otherwise.
There's a fueling station there as well.
So this is where we take a little break, eh?
Yes. All right.
Yeah,
10 minutes, guys?
Stole my pump.
Sounds good.
I can't pass then, is it?
Oh, I was queuing for that pump.
Probably take me that long just to get back in the sim.
United 65 Heavy, maintain 2000 until established or above. Cleared islands 4 right, thank you. 2000 or above until established, United 65 Heavy.
Okay.
It's time for me to take some meds anyway.
I'm trying to find this collapsed disc or dish, and I'm not seeing it.
Looks like a big circular building.
Can you?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a big circular building at the end of the runway.
oh, okay.
That's
I
right
think I see
about
it.
where my
Some
sim
tricks.
crashed when I saw that.
I visited there about 3 years ago, and okay, yeah, I see it. I wasn't aware of that when I was there, though. Guess I need to go back.
Okay, 65 Heavy, maintain 180 knots, still doing. Contact tower, 18-3, have a nice day. 180 till doing, over to 18-3, United 65 Heavy, great day to you.
Dan, your flaps are still all the way down.
My first landing in this thing. Love it. What's the advantage in having a tail dragger as opposed to like a wheel at the front? Because these tail draggers are a lot of hassle.
Whoever just spoke, your volume's way down.
My apologies, sir. Any better now?
Yes, sir, that's great.
Oh, cool, Murray. I was just wondering, what's the point in a tail dragger? Because they're really hard to control. I mean, why don't you just have one wheel at the front instead of the back?
Which aircraft are you talking about?
Well, I'm in the... Well, I was flying the Spitfire before, but I'm in the Club Crafter thing, or something. I don't know what it is.
They've recently introduced one with a nose wheel, so...
Yeah, I've got that one, but I wanted to fly it with the tail... as a tail dragger, and just because of the challenge.
Well, like all the tail
It's
draggers...
more challenging.
Like all the tail draggers, you've got to control with your brakes, just tapping your brakes with differential braking.
What's the advantage in it, though, in having a tail dragger?
short takeoff and landing
Short
for
take,
one.
Right. Yeah, because otherwise they're quite dangerous.
When not under control, yes.
I know. I mean, well, that's the
It's
first
like-
landing I've made so far, so I'm gonna have a cigarette and
Yeah.
celebrate.
It's like well, actually, with the landings, if you're in a hovercraft, I mean, you can put the flaps right down, reduce your speed to almost so you can almost just drop it on the ground. It comes in very, very slowly. It's got very short takeoff, a very short landing. You can either do if you do a 3-point landing, you can just stop almost straight away, but not too much brakes. You'll end up on your nose.
I've done that twice today.
But the nose wheel definitely is an advantage.
Yeah, the nose wheel when you do this the landing, it's incredibly short landing. It just stops dead because you can't do that with a tail dragger.
Yeah, you don't flip over as easy.
The weather veining is the worst for me.
Control.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yep. That's the tricky part with a tail dragger.
If you just, I mean, just a tiny bit of braking, differential braking, you get used to it. And the other thing, of course, is like the Spitfire, is not put in all the power at once. You know, put it in smoothly.
Very smoothly.
Yeah.
Especially the Spitfire.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, once you're flying, you can do whatever you like.
Yeah.
The taking off part is a bit tricky.
Yes. Yeah, if you don't plan a cross runway takeoff, it comes as a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody down or off again?
I'm still down.
Down.
Enjoying
We're all having a
break
minute.
cigarettes.
I've just checked the kitchen, and we've had a shopping delivery during the flight. I've got a moral dilemma. There's a pack of 4 Belgian chocolate eclairs. How many should I share with my children?
Not.
Oh, it's bad for children now.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah, I think
Daddy, don't forget about your child over here in the U.S.
Yeah.
Now you can come and get it, man. Come and get it, you know.
My dad would say, these are too good for you any minute.
Absolutely.
My dad would say, there's something wrong with these. Y'all don't need to eat these. I'll take care of them.
My dad would say,
It's nowadays.
It's
nowadays are too smart for that, ain't it?
Yeah, my dad would say, you go near those chocolates, Eclair, and I'll bite your head off.
By the way, Dan, how are they?
Oh, it tastes fantastic. Yeah. I've only had 2 so far, so you know I could theoretically give 1 to each of the boys, but you know.
If I tell you your flaps are still down, can I at least have a bite of one of them?
I know the flaps. Yeah, actually the flaps are still in. Yes, you can come and have a bite, Barry.
And who of the Black Wings has still got his landing lights on? Right, you know.
Probably me, I should think.
No.
I can't see the name. Yes, the first thing I switch off in the cockpit of the Black Wing is those landing lights.
Well, you don't want to blind people.
You got them. Yeah, I mean, there's no need to have them. You're flying in the daytime.
No.
I just turned mine off.
Every time you started. Yeah, I started. Yeah, they're off now.
That was me.
Somebody's in the Trinidad.
What's a Trinidad?
It's part near me. The little Ferrari of the sky.
I've not flown that for a while.
Oh, I'll race that.
It's over by the pump, but if you ain't got it, you won't see it.
Oh, I could see it. Yeah. What
See a
the
Bonanza.
in the flight simulator livery, or is that a Sting? What's in the flight simulator livery? Just going.
It's parked next to the yellow van.
What van?
If all you PC flyers got that model matching app.
What's
I've
in?
got a van.
What Trinidad?
I guess I should ask which direction we're going to take off on, since there's half of us on one end and half on the other.
It must be a static aircraft on the ground.
Long enough.
Up is good.
We'll start in the middle. Yeah. Go north. According to the wind.
It must be an aircraft on the ground, static.
Yeah, do that.
We're going to be heading at 272 degrees after we take off and climbing to about 5,000 feet.
Roger.
Okay.
Embark 4393, turn left lane 120. Embark 4393, apart, turn left lane 120. Left 120, Embark 4393.
Yeah, the Trinidad's quite a fast aircraft.
Oh, it's a great aircraft, isn't it? Can't remember who made it, the Trinidad. Oh, Liner. It's the same people who made the Quickie, I think.
Yeah, that was Bill, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
James, should we go ahead and go?
Yep, I'm already up in the air.
Oh, well.
That's just rude.
Just go off and leave us, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I thought you were all taking off. Right, see you later, guys.
Fine. Have your own party. James is on the pre-party party.
I don't know, miles behind you. I'm getting a head start this time.
Oh my god, I'm just going to go for it.
So we're just following the routes this time, Jim?
Yes, 272 degrees and climb to 5,000. We're heading toward something called the Snowshoe Ski Resort.
5,200, yes? Somebody try to talk there. Can you hear that?
I think someone's got an open mic.
Ah, could be. Could be.
I think Dan Lance is still eating the eclairs.
DJ.
or drowning in 3 inches of water.
They'll be eating those for hours. Dog chewing
I've
a
taken
toffee.
the half packet of eclairs and I put it in the fridge for later, so I'm not tempted. So.
Oh my god, they've been in the fridge. You'll be chewing those for hours.
070, 2000 established. Sorry.
Not those sort of chocolate eclairs.
2000 to establish.
Oh, the chocolate cream eclairs, you know, like cake.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
yes.
the good stuff. Oh, I was about to say. I was saying making
The good
noises like
ones,
a
yeah.
dog chewing a toffee, yeah. All the good ones. Good visions of that from the 70s, giving the dog a toffee. And it's come back 3 hours later and it's still chewing it.
Yeah, we used to do that when we were kids.
Everybody used to do that. They had a family dog. Or dogs and toffees, especially at Christmas time. No one eats the penny toffees, Mum. Can I give one to the dog? No. Too late. Still eating it on the Boxing Day.
my dad, when we first got a dog, not really much of a dog person himself, but he thought it'd be funny to tie a helium balloon for my son's first birthday to the dog's tail.
Oh, I bet he freaked me. Absolutely freaked.
She's a German Shepherd Cross Labrador, and she ran out the front door. She ran down the street, up my mum and dad's drive. It lived next door to me, and then back up to the front of the house, ripping the balloon against the rose bushes and bursting it. I've never seen it run so fast in my life.
Especially after a first, poor thing.
Bless her.
Oh man, yeah, you had to feel sorry for her. Laugh, but feel sorry for her.
I'd like a dog, but not sometime soon, maybe. But not yet. I got 3 cats to get rid of first.
So the Snowshoe Ski Resort, it's the largest ski area in the mid-Atlantic, which is basically not saying anything. 1,500-foot drop, 2 black diamond runs, 244 acres. Cheat Mountain is to the north about 15 miles, and there were some major Civil War battles there.
Oh, it's got snow already muddled. Lovely.
That's clever.
They modelled the snow in it.
Painted the grass.
Yeah. Oh well. It makes it cool. I've never been skiing. One thing I've never done.
Very wise.
Stick with that plan.
Did it once.
I think I'd probably get on with snowboarding, because I could skateboard, but I don't know if I could ski.
I've known so many people who've wrecked their knees doing that.
Oh, there's enough.
Absolutely wrecked.
Heredity, thanks to her HM. Thanks to Her Majesty. My knees are gone.
More water skiing. That's good fun.
Yeah. Now you're talking.
I would expect water skiing is even more difficult than
Yeah, I
river
would think
skiing.
so. Yeah, I would think that.
It's getting out of the water.
And it hurts a lot more.
Yeah. I taught my wife to water ski in the Singapore Straits, and when she looked a little wobbly, she says, "I'm going to fall off. I'm going to fall off." I told her about all the water snakes there were in the area. She said,
Just hang back.
She stayed on. It was rather like an ungainly duckling for a little while, but she got the hang of it after a while.
Bet about dark 30 you was pretty sore after the beating she gave you.
Yep.
After you cross the ski resort, turn to 250 degrees.
Brickyard 3446, maintain your present speed. Can you maintain 3,000 direct gritty? And present speed direct gritty down to 3,000, Brickyard 3446.
5,000 feet still adequate?
Ooh, who's that?
It is, but you can gradually lose 400 or 500 feet probably.
Okay.
That little VL3 looks nippy, Gunner. I've never tried it.
United 50 heavy with you 50 heavy here.
Well, you all should be pretty well fed up with the Appalachians by now.
Nope.
Can't get enough of that, huh?
No complaints here.
Good for me.
Good to know. We'll do some more.
Wonderful country to fly in.
My frame rate thanks you very much.
We need to get some flights around Kansas.
It's pretty flat.
Not too many challenges.
Maybe
we need some tornadoes to come through or something.
This is my first community flight. Don't make it be my last.
Everybody says that, but they always come back.
Hey, we'll get some tornadoes come through. Make it interesting.
That'd be
Not
alright.
doing this anymore.
Or Eurofighters.
Be able to do that much better in 2024.
Yeah, the extreme weather's going to be in that, isn't it?
You sure can land it, yeah.
If you guys straight ahead can see those on the mountain straight ahead, sort of the horizontal line there, that's the scenic highway, and we're going to buzz down part of that.
Would that be the Blue Ridge?
No, the Blue Ridge doesn't go through West Virginia.
It's
That's
called
the
Highland Scenic Highway, I think it's called.
Oh, don't you
That's
get
in
him
Scotland,
started.
isn't it?
You'll get him started, don't.
Mention Highlands. Yeah.
That's just
No.
past the EWESS fix, right?
That word is like Soapy's hypnotism.
Is that the
phrase.
A82?
Oh, Soapy, you know you want to.
Just set him off. Yeah, that's his
It's
trigger. His trigger phrase.
It's
You
my,
set him off.
it's my dog whistle.
There we go.
He's twitching. He's twitching.
It's one.
He's reaching into the jaw, getting the sporran out and getting ready. He's gonna
Get the
do it.
bagpipes warmed up.
He's
I
gonna
just
go
stabbed
for it.
myself on my skiing do.
Yes,
Heading down
there
that
we go.
highway north, right?
It's like the transformation to werewolf, isn't it? It takes a few seconds, but it gets there.
It looks like people's flight plans are taking them a mile or so to the north of where I was heading, so we may not be able to do that part.
Can people see you, Red Russ? There? Can you all see him?
I can't see him. I think he disappeared.
Yeah, yeah, I've got him. Yeah, I've got him. He's in the middle of the pack.
Yep.
Middle of the pack on the left.
Yeah, we can just follow you, Jim.
Okay, well, I'm
on this road.
Yeah, I'm just going to fly low down this road here for a few miles, as low as I can do it.
And we're heading north on that road, right?
Yes, but the road's going turning to the northwest.
Gotcha.
I think I'll just do a U-turn or a big circle and follow the leader.
Ditto.
Looks very pretty with the sun setting.
How far do you want to follow
A
this
low
road?
road, or a high road, Soapy.
Just for a few miles when it turns to the south, I was going to pull up and go over the ridge.
What were you saying, Dave?
No, I just wondered which road you would take, the low road or the high road.
The one that gets there before you.
I'll be in Scotland before thee.
Go on, Tango. There's nothing like a Scottish song with a Dutch in it.
Dutchish.
Nothing like a Scottish song.
After you clear the road, where you want to go?
Continue on at about 270 degrees.
Check.
Correction, 275.
Approximately.
Yeah, but then the wind, so 270.
So Dan and Rosen and old B-52, go ahead and you can start heading to the right.
Just following this road, top of the hill.
I'm just following Sean because Sean looks like he knows where he's going.
Just passing over the river now, huh?
Car 3446, 220 knots of gradient, so gradient,
I turned 275 and I don't see anybody around me.
Does it happen to you a lot?
Occasionally.
Where we're heading toward is a place.
I bet you've gone quite a bit further, Barry. I think you might need more like 300 from where you are.
Okay.
We're heading for the town of Harold, which is, there's really nothing there. It was just a waypoint. You can do a touch and go if you feel like it, but it is a really short grass field of about 1,200 feet.
It's also an invisible short grass field.
Agreed.
That's
There's a
the bad part.
There's a big red square in it that I think is supposed to be a hangar.
All right.
It's 1,000 feet more than the double ender needs.
Yeah.
I've got a
Easy
guy
peasy.
called Red Ruffinser on my nose. I think that's a good place to be.
I need 300 feet.
Oh, I can see him again. There we go.
Oh, Tony flying the RP-14. Beautiful.
Yeah, I was going to fly the Sting, the S4, but it was a little bit slow.
I got that RP-10, Lorenzo. I like it a lot. But yeah, then the Black Wing came along.
Yeah.
Heading 5,000 altitude,
Since they announced the 2024, I've lost my appetite for buying add-ons at the moment.
Well, they sort of guaranteed you can take them with them to the next sim, so.
The only thing I did buy was the Callum H125, but I mean that was a little over £12, so that was a bargain.
And yeah. Still probably a year to enjoy it before the new sim comes.
Yeah, over a year. It's going to be the end of next year, isn't it?
Yeah, probably August. I'm thinking.
Yeah,
next
probably
year.
August. You know, yeah.
All that time to enjoy it.
50 heavy traffic, 10 o'clock, 3 miles left to right.
We get a nice word out of it.
I mean,
for
unless
sure.
you're from Yorkshire, and it's understandable.
Yeah, true. Mind you, I've got so many planes. I'm not flying the vast majority of them anyway.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yep, guilty.
Many planes, not enough time. Spoiled we are.
Harold Airport is at 2,346 feet. And it starts getting fun again about 6 or 7 miles after Harold.
Well, this is fun.
Okay.
Well,
I know what you mean.
interesting, let's put it that way.
Right. I hear you. Challenging.
Make it as challenging as you like.
I'm probably not going to be able to finish this. I need to leave around 4 o'clock. It's 3:33 here now.
Well, Jim, you had a natural stop-off, didn't you? Which one was it? KS.
Yes, there's a. You will definitely make KSXS. I think that's what it is. Somerville, Lake Somerville.
KSXL, isn't it? Yes. Yeah.
2428, reduce speed to 180.
180, United 2428.
Star 3466, 18. At 50 heavy, turn left, heading 140. Left turn 140, United 50 heavy.
Gotta say, I don't know, there's a few people flying the C-172. It doesn't do well in this flight, I've noticed.
No, it's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
What kind of problems are you having with it?
It's more about the elevation, so when you're coming to an elevated part, it's difficult to get over some of these hills.
Oh.
Tried to do what Jim did there, and there's no way I could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm flying through the valleys instead, just to try and keep up with you. Rather than
Yeah,
keep
absolutely.
going.
On that as well.
Wonder if the 182 would have been better.
Probably.
182 is working great for me.
Blackwing.
I can't see you on it.
Blackwing.
Server Ninja.
Blackwing, for sure.
Must be
Can't
missing
see
a
you.
few. I can't see you. I've not seen you at all.
I
Any
guess
of the
I'm gonna have
right.
to paint this 182 black.
My Blackwing's actually blue.
My Blackwing's actually
Mine's
grey.
white. Mine's white. Wimbledon white. There's a Ferrari red one too.
Yeah, that'd be faster.
Must be.
Be noisier.
It does amaze me how that even people in aircraft that I own will still appear as bonanzas.
Yeah. So, well, if you're on PC, you get that app, you know, the model matching one.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Xbox, I think it's just a memory thing, to be honest. It loads
Oh,
about
yeah.
3 plane models into memory. And two
Yeah,
of
but
them
I've
are
got
bonanzas.
problems. The last time I flew a Cup, it was a Cup on floats, and now everyone who's flying a Cup, I see on floats, even though they don't fly the float version, you know. But I still see it like that because it's probably the last time I loaded it in. And it's just not right.
What runway we landed on? 19.
Yes.
A lot of antennas on top of this hill in front of us.
For sure.
Good afternoon, United 2376, 9.4 to cross 090 with Lima. 2428, 5 from Dewey, turn left heading 070, do should maintain 2000 until established localizer cleared, ILS 4, right approach.
There seems to be an awful lot of planes behind you, Jim. Wonder why that is. Are you landing here?
No pressure.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, what is this, Jim? Touch and go or full stop?
Touch and go. There's no way I think people could stop.
Well, you're going to get
Oh,
a few people try.
There's a challenge.
I was going to say, that sounds like Tango's challenge.
Oh, exactly. Sure gonna try. I have to find it first.
Yeah, it's bloody,
I think that's going to be the problem.
No?
It's bloody difficult to spot.
I'm heading into it right now.
I think I've got it. Not sure.
Curious B is right in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
I don't see it. Yeah, turn your name tags off if you have difficulty, guys. I've got it spotted.
Full flaps. Side slipping.
And only just off.
I did a full stop, no problem.
I
Yeah,
stopped
that's
here
manageable.
yesterday in the
Most
Monster.
stalls should be able to do that.
I'm in VL3.
Full stop in a 182, no problem.
Needed only half of it.
Oops.
Who's that on their roof?
That would be me.
Hello. I'll let you go ahead if you're going to break.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm a latecomer.
Ah, Martin.
Room
Hello,
to
Martin.
take off.
I'm a latecomer. Like crash. Whoa.
Come on in. The water's lovely. Was that you? Was that you on your roof?
Come on in, Susie, you can do it.
Oh, there we go. It stops.
Susie made one of the prettiest landings so far.
Right on.
Is there a lake there?
It was actually, Susie. That was stunning.
Where's the lake? Where's the lake?
To the right of the runway before you land.
I'm sitting here laughing off that. That's fantastic.
The pond.
It's not close enough.
Did you hit that building, James?
What building?
Ah, that's what's confusing me. I can only see you, James.
I might have done. Well, it stopped me. That's a good thing I landed.
I'm just trying to get off the ground again.
Struggling to get it up, Barry.
Second
Yes,
line
sir.
was a bit softer.
I'm almost 60, so I think I can get it up now, Dan.
Practicing for years.
I'm up.
Well done.
If you hadn't led me in there, I would have never found that one.
I didn't find it until this morning.
Well, I'm glad you did, because I would have never. No way.
Yep, nice one. That's how we like them. It's a bit long, but
Only you or two or three others would think it was long.
I could stop and take off in the same direction, so plenty of room there.
So if we're heading at 250 degrees. And we're heading for another river run.
Yeehaw.
Mighty golly.
Shorter this
Turn and
time.
burn. Yank and bang.
Two bridges that are easy. The second one, you have to immediately pull up when you go under and up a ridge, and there'll be the KXSL airport there.
Okay. So the first two, you reckon I can do inverted?
Sure.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Make sure you've got your undercarriage up.
Left base. I got the T6.
Oh yeah.
I recommend you fly under the New River Gorge Bridge before you land, though.
Yeah, that's the end. That's after this next airport.
Right.
Oh. In the gorge now. And it's a gorgeous gorge.
The river will get wider and wider as you go up, and eventually it looks like it splits. You'll head to the right, which is where you'll see the second bridge.
Wombo way, I'm following you, so lead us through.
That might be a mistake.
The right river. Eh?
Say again, Dan.
I said, I hope I'm in the right river, but I've been overtaken by Tunesy, so I must be in the right place.
Hope you're in the right one. I'm behind you.
Only fools and stray cats follow me.
Traffic, there's a grumman on a...
Well, we've got plenty of stray cats in here, haven't we?
Yeah.
Couple of fools.
Meow. Yeah, kitty. This way. Oh, that one's tight. That one.
For those of you who want to do something crazy, when you touch and go at the next airport, if you don't gain much altitude and head about 15 degrees to your right, you can kiss the top of the dam if you like.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
But a hint, there's a spillway on it, and if your wheel touches the water, it crashes you.
Ooh. I see a lot
Kiss
of
the
damn
dam
planes
goodbye.
at the dam.
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting. There's a bridge there, by the way.
Yeah. I was kind of expecting it. Right around the corner, right? Yeah, sure enough.
I have to tell one story about this lake. There is a underground city underneath that was flooded, and it was the town of Gad, G-A-D. And some bright person said that the name of the dam should be the Gad Dam. And they changed their mind and named it Somerville instead.
What a great story.
Damn.
Goddamn dam.
Did he say pull up after my second bridge?
Yes, immediately pull up that bluff straight ahead of you, and the airport is right in front of you.
It is a high bridge.
This is a very high bridge.
Inverted dam.
Wait till you get to Fayette Station. That's a high bridge.
Oh yeah, roller coaster stuff.
Is this is this a touch and go here?
Yes.
Oh yeah, nicely inverted. And here's the touch and go.
You're not even in the air, are you, Tango?
I'm landing now. Touch and go. Oh, better put the gear down.
Good idea.
Traffic Cherokee 7883 Whiskey is now about 6 miles southeast. We got the Skylane.
Distant on. Ooh, 210.
Straight into
Bit
31.
hard.
Traffic permitting.
So here's a dam to be kissed.
I can't see the dam. Ever.
Oh, me too.
Excuse I've just realised every time we go around a corner in this chopper, I'm leaning over.
That's a good idea when you do. That's a good idea to lean over when you're in a helicopter.
Oh, here.
Just cutting corners.
I see the dam.
Yeah. Quite touched it, but
Here comes the kiss.
Right. No,
It's
fine.
it's
Ooh,
curved.
big
It's
kiss.
not easy.
Oh,
I think I think I just kissed the water underneath that bridge. Comes on you quick, doesn't it?
Yep. Gonna try again. That's a little challenge.
I camped below this dam a long time ago, and they had these huge penstocks that they used to release water. And we got up in the morning, it was all fog, and these penstocks were releasing water. The water shot out about 100 feet horizontally before it ever started to come down. Of course, everything was soaked because of all the mist in the air. Well, I'm going to have to leave it here, folks. It's been fun.
Thanks, Tom.
See you
Thanks
again.
very much, Jim.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Tom.
See you next time, hopefully.
See you the next time.
Take it
Yeah.
easy.
Take care, man.
Okay, bye now.
Yep. Thanks, man.
Bye, Tom. Yeah, take care and thank you for the flight.
Traffic experimental 490 Juliet, turning left downwind, 20 for departure north.
is this just straight to the next one, or are we doing anything on the way?
Just on to the next one. If everybody's happy.
Yeah.
I'm seeing boats in these lakes now.
Hotel 7 miles northeast,
Ding, 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 ding.
I think that's a recent seafront simulation update.
Dan, we almost made it home.
Almost, but no cigar.
A bit like that scene from Lady and the Tramp with the spaghetti.
How are the eclairs doing, Dan?
How's what, sir?
The eclairs.
Because there's still the fridge. Oh, that was a bit close, man. Sorry.
Sorry.
Last time now.
For the Xboxers, is it sending you straight to the airport from here?
Give me the.
I've got that on PC as well.
Next on mine.
Don't understand the question.
Well, I notice a lot of people are off to the north of me, heading what looks like directly toward the airport. There's what's called the New River Gorge ahead, about 10 miles, quite deep, and then there's a pretty spectacular bridge to go under.
Right on. I hope that's the gauge we're in now. Because I'm just following.
Much deeper. You guys are just going the scenic route, and I'm not.
Okay.
I'll just put it
Change of course.
Boy.
So we need to be running the gorge then.
Yeah, we're going to catch it about 3 or 4 miles south of the bridge and then head north up the gorge.
Okay, turning around, coming back.
By the way, it's the newest national park in the United States.
Oh, I see you now, Ninja.
Just this year.
I've been near you all the way, just about now. I've caught up.
You see what I see, Sean? No?
It had to be done, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the bridge. Just me inverted. Yay!
Was that you then, Tango, going back over my head inverted?
Yeah. I got away with it too.
Oh.
Here comes the back. Yeah.
Tunesy, that's a little bit crazy flying.
Sunday night. What would you expect?
Yeah, fly through me. Have a little bit of respect.
I'll buy you dinner next time.
Traffic coming to my carriers, climbing out of 3,000.
We've known each other for a while. It's fine.
Depart the path.
Not that well.
One thing I can't tolerate: people flying through me. It's just total lack of disrespect.
Yeah.
No, we've got plenty of disrespect, mate.
Tail draggers.
Plenty more of that where that came from. Gunner's been
Just fly
disrespecting
faster,
me on a
man.
regular basis all evening.
I'll set my dogs on your cats.
Actually, I'll pay you to do that. Give them a bit of exercise. They'll get tired just chewing one of them.
Yeah.
So fat, they'll get bored and tired. Oh, nice house at the end of that one. Oh, left or right in the fork. Left or right in the fork. Where do we go? There's a T-junction at the end of that river.
Still
With a
flying
house.
along the river, and you get to the fork. You've gone too far.
Entering midfield, left downwind, runway 20, touch and go.
No idea where we're going now. I'm just following a load of people, but I seem to be going in the opposite direction to the waypoint.
To the left, the river ends, right?
I don't know. Can't see that far. Where's the
Yeah,
waypoint?
it does. It looks like that on the map.
I've lost the waypoint ages ago.
Yeah,
Didn't they put a GPS in their scrapyard, monster?
I think we're heading for
have,
another river.
Around about 230 degrees.
Okay, got it.
If you guys can see me, I'm just about arriving at the gorge now.
Yeah, I'm right behind you. It's a big gorge.
Took the wrong turn.
Traffic experimental 49, go kill in, left base, runway 20, touch and go.
Right when you cross under the big bridge, pull up and to the right, and the airfield will be there.
He's flying by my side. Sorry, Tokes.
Lucky.
Standard aeroplane.
Lucky. It's Lucky Tokes. Lucky
Hello,
86.
Lucky. He's just overtaken me. This thing is so slow, blimey. I think it's the big wheels that are on it.
Take them off.
Well, at least they're round. I mean, there's a bit of aerodynamics about them, but otherwise it's... Yeah.
Well, Jim, I think everybody can make this bridge, don't you?
Hopefully.
What about the small bridge before it?
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Wow, I just ran out of fuel, and I really needed a quick...
Good time.
Right.
But I needed a quick info from on Huddersfield International. Not international, but
How to refuel.
yeah. Well, whilst in there, that was beautiful. I'm alive.
I was just on a nosedive in front of me. That's usually me.
Do 20 knots here.
It's a big old bridge, isn't it?
Is this the last runway?
Yes, this is the end of the flight.
Right, can we do the bridge before?
Oh, this is...
Oh, I did
really?
a loop. I did a loop round the bridge over the road.
All right, yeah.
Traffic, Dock 61891, departing pattern to the south.
Inverted first.
4,500.
Bugger around.
You put a truck on the one runway.
Steve, you're bouncing up and down a lot there. What are you doing?
Looping around the bridge.
Ah.
Doing loops around the bridge like a kid on a swing.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Doing a roll under the bridge.
I got my belt caught on the bridge.
Took some paint off.
Well, whoever just turned round there took both from wing and the tail for him, a cabin.
Airport come up on me so fast I didn't even see it.
61891, 8 miles south of the airfield.
Oh, he's the first Barry.
Yeah, look after their roads here. Judging by that ravine in the middle of it.
Oops.
Oh, RV down.
Oh, you're going to run off the on, Martin?
I think so.
I've
Might
done
be
that
lucky.
a couple of times. No, you made it. You've made it.
Might be lucky. Oh, be nice if I was on the tarmac.
62.
Just can't get used to these pedals.
Here comes Steve at 0.5 speed. There we go. Well done, Steve.
You push the left one to go left.
Yeah.
And the right one to go right.
That's still a bloody pain in the arse.
Good thing this is the last airport since I landed with my gear up.
Oh dear.
Lime's floor, that looks beautiful right at the start of the runway. Very nice.
Whoa. Still a little slalom towards the end.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Glorious.
I'm going to try this again, this time with wheels. I bet it works better.
Good Angel coming in nicely. Very nice.
Giving you up, Steve.
I had a very hard day. Up early and then did some slobbing around, and after that I had a bit of a slob around, and I had an afternoon session of slobbing around.
Oh, yeah, it can be really tiring.
I know.
Just got the last two people coming in now. Wingman, very nice. And Father... no. Parchin Broach?
Parched Booch.
Parched Bruce. You were moving so fast I couldn't read your name.
I think that's
Well
one of
done,
those Xbox names, isn't it? That they give you of your second account. Interesting.
Well, Jim, I think we'll call that a day. I think everybody's down. What a lovely area to fly in. Fantastic flight. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Thanks very much, Jim.
Yeah, thank you.
My pleasure, James. Thank you for hosting.
Jim.
And Dave Wombleway, thank you for your organization.
My pleasure.
Hang on a minute. Was I the only one with floats on?
Yeah.
No, I had some.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be underneath.
Yeah, well, yeah. Bugger.
If anyone would like to submit any flights, then please check them my way.
I'm gonna get one done for a month or so. Something different, I think. I think we'll go to somewhere in Asia, Vietnam or something like that.
Lovely, lovely.
Jim, James, thanks. Have a good day.
Great week
thanks very
ahead,
much.
guys.
Yeah, thanks all.
Thanks, everybody. It was good fun, as always.
Thank you.
See you on the next one.
Catch you soon.
Have a good day, everybody. Cheerio.
Bye-bye, Susie.
See you soon. See you. Bye now. Take care, Susie. Bye-bye.